pondering about Jared Leto v. Adrien Rabiot match race. Today is weekend Wednesday, and I decided to do another pondering. I was like, if I'm gonna do a set of cheesecake videos, I just try to do cheesecake videos. Why don't I do a set of ponderings as well? So here Tanis, she, her, hers of Seattle ponder a match race between Jared Leto and Adrien Rabiot, also as a match race between Adrien Rabiot and Jared Leto, to be fair, in order. And in what area the match race would need to be contested such that they would be equal as competitors. And today is weekend Wednesday, 10 September 2025. And this is one, so Jared Leto is a star in an upcoming to be released 2025 film Tron Ares. And Adrien Rabiot is a member of the national football team of France, like soccer. Okay. And so they're both pretty big deal guys. I have seen Jared Leto also was in Blade Runner 2049 and Suicide Squad. So they actually look fairly similar with long hair and facial hair, and neither are scrawny and neither are bulky. They're kind of small medium physiques, and they actually do have kind of look like similar, not identical, but they do have a similar look or look similar to each other. And I was like, they're both niche notable. So in that sense of like, I don't run the risk of confusing them with anybody, and they are both people whose names I have struggled with, and specifically the last name I have struggled with. Or one of the names. So with Jared Leto was Leto, and with Adrien Rabiot was Adrian. And how to spell that? Same with Leto. I guess all four letters. I struggle with it. Don't worry. Okay, and so I was thinking, so in the Tron Ares, it looks like Jared Leto, the character he plays, is like military soldier and like drives one of those cool rigs from 2010 film Tron Legacy, only, not quite the same because it's a different movie, but I'm not bitter. Okay. And so I'm gonna venture a guess that he does have physical abilities. Okay, though they might be, and that they might correspond to being good at speed something. So that's where I invoked match race. And with Adrien Rabiot, as a football player, he may be stronger at like strength stuff. So like because a lot of these sports teams at the national level include kind of like training in their sport, but they also include work in the gym, so to speak. So he might be better at strength training. However, it's soccer, it's football, and if one's not a goalie, so if one's a field player, there's running involved. So he may be good at a match race as well as speed sport as well, because he does actually have to run. So I was like, okay, so what would be a fair match race? I was like, there's Tanis hamsters, and I was like, nah, I don't really see them as like Tanis hamsters kind of like running. I was like, what could I see them competing in? I was like, something, so it's like the Tron Legacy vehicle. It's kind of like a motorcycle, but not quite a motorcycle. I was like, and then the other guy has running, sprinting, and I was like, how about go-karting? Pondering about a Jared Leto v. Adrien Rabiot match race. It requires some strength, but not a lot of strength, and it's a speed sport, which I'm venturing a guess that they both are proficient enough they could actually like be equal competitors on. In the respective elements, there's a aspect of performance there that, like, I don't know, I thought about like how I looked when I raced and what I would say after it. That's kind of more of like acting territory, right? For the actual match race. So if we think of the match race as the race itself and like the packaging, I would say they're equal in terms of like being formidable competitors for each other. So there we go. It's the area that I settled in for that match race is go-karting. So that's Pondering about a Jared Leto v. Adrien Rabiot match race.